TMI, every opinion counts.
Okay, let's go to other issues now. Of course, 5 days ago or thereabout, we heard the National Executive Council, which is more or less the highest executive decision-making body in the country, banning open grazing. And the question now is, what next? I'd like to welcome very specially a former Youth Council Chairman, Edo State Chapter, is the administrator of Youth Advocate on WhatsApp, a very vibrant WhatsApp group where views can be expressed, views can be canvassed. I'd like to thank very specially Comrade Solomon Ijobe. Solomon,
very good morning, Duke. Very good morning, viewers at home.
Okay, let's look at the response on the part of the National Executive Council to the menace of herdsmen attack, or what some would call frequent clashes between herdsmen and, of course, farmers, which is a raging issue all across the country. Just yesterday, we saw a report in which the army arrested a herdsman with an AK-47 rifle. Well, in an interview, he denied and gave some cock-a-bull story. But the question has always been, what is the connection between herdsmen and AK-47 rifle? But just before you answer that question, what do you make of the ban by the Federal Executive Council? National Executive Council?
To the Nigerian people is a very, very big welcome development. But of course, it is not the same. It is the actions. We have, like I've said several times, that the Nigerian state has so many laws and policies. So we are not a country you say is bereaved of policies or laws. The problem is the implementation. Yet today, this government clamors, sings, and says, fight against corruption. There are enabling laws, banning corruption, tackling corruptions, of course. But how have they used them? So it's not the propaganda of we are fighting this. It is the action of fighting it. So but in any case, I congratulate the Federal Executive Council, but I ask that they make real the ban. Because over time, we have seen so many things happening. You just made mention of the herdsman that was paraded. And I was laughing when I saw it. I said, for once, the federal government, in quote, have honored that herdsmen carry AK. Because the army called it automatic rifle. And if that is, it only meant that what the Nigerian people have been saying, that herdsmen are carrying rifle, when you have the mouthpiece of government, of the federal government in quote, coming to say they are not herdsmen, who's lying now? At the point there was a report where the head of government in Nigeria was quoted to have said that herdsmen in Nigeria does not carry guns, that they carry sticks. Another report where the head of government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria was quoted to have also said that no, those herdsmen you see are Libya-trained, Gaddafi-trained militants who escaped from Libya, which was just for us a sign of weakness. But however, I haven't mentioned that, so that we don't digress. What do we make of this ban? It is a welcome development if only government can carry out the said ban on open grazing. Now it takes us what next? Because this is exactly what Benue passed in the Benue House of Assembly. And then what followed? Killing of over 70 persons, massacred, and repeated killings have been ongoing. You saw some groups coming out to issue threats. Those who are supposed to be the legal body coordinating the herdsmen or the herders in the name of the Metihala have said it cannot work. They are confronting a legal authority in a land where we know that, because whether we agree or not, there is law and order in this country. There is law and order. So I also come back and I said, when I saw the army displayed that the herdsman was captured with an automatic rifle, I laughed. And I tend to agree with the herdsman, denying that he's not the owner of the automatic rifle. I know some Duke will ask, why would you tend to agree with the herdsman? Was he not caught? Yes. You and I know the Nigerian system. With all due respect to the government and to the system, if that man was a part of the cabal, because a few of us believe that the herdsmen clash, the killing has to do with the cabal, he would not be paraded. The man said the AK-47 belongs to another herdsman and he was given. Let me tell you, I am not speculating. What we have seen severally is when they are arrested, security operatives are directed to return such person arrested to the place where they were arrested. You saw before the likes of T.Y. Benjamin could come up on the platform and say there's a conspiracy between the armed forces and the herdsmen. He's not just a military officer or one-time military officer, a retired military general, which means he was not speculating. And so the point I'm making is that they are yet to reach the point. We are asking that yes, the federal government had made a promise. Let it not be like the promise that was made during the electionary campaigns, where Nigerians were asked to wait for afternoon meal, where Nigerians were told that they will be paid money, where Nigerians were told that fuel price will be reduced, where Nigerian people were told that they will get school feeding and all whatnot, and our work will be surplus. And 2-3 years down the line, we have still not left Gear 1. All you hear Gear 1 sound is, after it has passed its acceleration point, is the humming sound, where the Minister of Information will go on air and begin to lay blames on past administration. Yes, Nigerians acknowledged and realized that the past administration failed us. And that's why they opted for a change. So that we don't also digress. They have banned open grazing. Are they going back to what the Nigerian people clamored for, ranching? Or the federal government has made an arrangement, or they are now asking them to do secret grazing? How? Where?
So are you saying that this whole talk about ban on open grazing is a political statement on the part of the National Executive Council?
By assumption, perhaps. Because we have also had the Federal Executive Council and the federal government made a lot of promises and a lot of proclamations, and they are not binding. Not because that the people are not willing to abide, but the people who are to enforce laws are not there to enforce it. I tell you this, I keep saying it. Laws in the advanced world is meant for the weak and feeble, against the mighty and strong. But in Nigeria, it is obvious that laws are meant for the weak, for the strong and mighty, against the weak and feeble. Law to the poor is law. Law to the downtrodden is law. Law to the horrible is law. But to the rich and the elites is to the extent they want it to exist. And so that is why people like us are saying that it is not just in words. It should not just be by the saying, but that the federal government should match words with action, or match actions with words, to ensuring that the menace of the herdsmen, because by the grace of God, people like us grew up in the rural area at the point. We lived very peacefully and happily with this so-called, today you refer to as killers herdsmen. What we used to know, we call them Igabai, as it were then. They carry sticks. They take it across their neck and put their 2 hands across it, and sometimes they just hold it. Only in a few times you see them use the stick on their cows. They have a sign. They have whistles they blow, and their cattle understand. We used to enjoy it. Because you see cattle eaglets flying around. That's what we used to use, leke, bamboo, give me water finger. No, it's really, how? What changed?
So what changed?
What changed? Conspiracy.
Between who and who?
Between the ruling and those committing the crime. Because, Sonny Duke, would you say that the laws of the Nigerian state has changed since then? No, it never changed. If at all it changed for the good. If there were laws that were meant on certain crimes, if anything, the reviews have made it even stiffer and stronger to deter perpetrators of such crimes. How then did it not happen that crimes have continued to be on the increase over time? How come? If there was no conspiracy, how come that cattle herdsmen will ravage a farmland carrying over 50 cattle, and you know they don't work fast, and you will call on security agencies to come and help you? They will come after the cattle herdsmen are done with ravaging your farmland and perhaps even maiming or killing innocent Nigerians, and in the end they will tell you they could not find them. How come? Are you saying that they turned Lawrence Anini, who in his days were said to have a disappearing act? No, they never were disappearing. No, they never had disappeared. Their tracks are always there, because anywhere the cattle herdsman passes through, their marks are there. You could trace them. But how come they will come back and tell you that they can't find them? It only meant that there was a conspiracy.
All right. In dealing with this issue, one major issue that has been on the front burner is the response on the part of the federal government. Part of the strategy, in responding is to acquire more gadgets, more equipment, more sophisticated equipment. For example, there's this controversy about the Tucano jets, which is supposed to be an advantage in terms of dealing with some of these violent crimes. What do you make of the reaction that I've trailed at?
Let me tell you, what is right and what is wrong is wrong. Today, you see, sometimes I get taken aback when I see so many things on social media. We are media practitioners, as it were, because we run things on social media, and we say a lot of things. When they started this, with all due respect, what I can describe as irresponsible acts of challenging themselves, even at the Benin airports, what you call the Edo youths, that are not Edo youths, faceless groups. I'm talking on both sides, irrespective of who, insofar as we were there, whether for or against Peter or Paul, you were totally irresponsible. If a man took an issue in the hallowed chambers, or on the floor of the red chamber, he had rights to that extent. I don't care who did. It's not an issue. But what is that if a Sonny Duke mounts the camera or sets, as it's called in the media practice, and is talking, he's doing his job. Today, I saw, or yesterday rather, where the Senate is describing Edo youths as thugs and rogues. What an insult, as caused by those faceless persons. And I saw them when they also mentioned that the Commissioner of Police should be called for questioning. You see, to me, those faceless individuals who were doing that only brought Edo youth in bad lights. It takes me to what you asked. Wasn't it good, an approach, hiring, purchasing, and whatever you call it, jets? The ones we have, what have they used it for? The hardwares that we have bought since, pre this administration, and since the inception of this administration, what have we used them for? Or the charades we saw? For me, call a spade and not a farm tool. Yes, it is a welcome development to have such a sophisticated aircraft for purpose of dealing with such insurgents. But let me tell you, the issue of the Boko Haram sect is a guerrilla warfare. It is not what exactly such a fighter could do, because that could do for an external fight. Or will he just go, because the Boko Haram sect lives among the populace. So would you go to a catchment area because there are 10 Boko Haram sect members there? You would bomb the entire community? Justice says that it is better to have 3 guilty men, or a guilty man walking free, than to have an innocent man languishing in jail for what he didn't commit. That is the balance. And so how do you now say it? As much as we agree, we acknowledge that, yes, it's a welcome development to have a jet fighter, to be able to conquer such issues that may be a threat to the Nigerian state. It is also incumbent to mention, and it is fundamental to say clearly that the rule of law must be followed, that the bureaucracy to acquiring that must be followed. Because the Nigerian government and the Nigerian system of governance acknowledges the role of the executive, the legislators, and the judiciary. By the acts of the Nigerian government or rule, they are supposed to be independent of each other. And so when you begin to overlap, when an executive begins to do the work of a legislator, or a legislator begins to become overbearing to doing the work of an executive, that will be a problem. And so if the legislative chambers then it fits or necessary to question or ask or even sanction such actions, they are within the legal rights and legislative rights as defined by the Nigerian Constitution to ask and act, and not the show of shame as displayed by some persons who call themselves legislators, where they could not even defend themselves when they had the opportunity. I'm making particular reference to those who sit within the hallowed chambers of the Antonio Enero complex, who were given an opportunity to legislate on independence of the legislators, and they denied themselves, and they had the effrontery to come before the world, although the news carried it that it was a single party arrangement, that the legislators were made up of one political party. And I dare to tell them that the time has come when we should go beyond these political affiliations and begin to see our states over and above individuals or parties. This partisanship has become a worm and has become a disease that people begin to do wrong things in the name of partisanship.
Okay. Just arising from what transpired last week at the Benin airport, some say that has raised fundamental questions about what we are about to see in 2019 in terms of youth engagement, youth participation in the election. I mean, looks like, okay, well, irrespective of what you see, what you feel, or how you feel, that's your right. But does that truly in any way suggest or gives us an ideology or how 2019 election will be?
Technically, yes. It does. It does tell us that the 2019 election is not going to be business as usual. It is going to be business unusual. Let me say this. You say how? For once, you saw the Nigerian people and the Nigerian youth denouncing, revoking, dissociating themselves from the comments of their president. Even though, with all due respect, a few persons were mute and some sycophants, so to speak, came to try to paint a picture. Sonny Duke, I ask you, what is the difference between 6 and half a dozen? It's semantics. 6 is half a dozen. Half a dozen is 6. A man said, somebody posted and said, can somebody give me proof of Mr. President saying Nigerian youths are lazy? And I asked him to summarize. Nigerian youths are not schooled. They don't work. They sit in one place expecting free healthcare, free food, and they want oil money, believing that Nigeria is an oil producing country. Please paraphrase and summarize. So the point is that for once I saw evil comedians, even those doing cartoons, using some illustrations to display that the only way to right the wrong is to get in your PVC. It is no longer INEC advertising collection of PVCs now. Not even political parties, but individuals. I was watching a video clip on social media a few days ago where this McAngel Comendi was trying to rescue a guy who said he wanted to commit suicide, and having rescued him, the guy landed in a very hot slap and said, you want to die, you want to commit suicide and leave the rest of us to suffering, you must go and collect your PVC. We must show to them that we are not lazy. That was a message, a clear message sent. They didn't make
reference to anybody.
That is a sign that 2019 will not be business as usual.
Okay, does that mean that Nigerians have become more politically conscious, politically educated, I beg your pardon, or that they are just being reactionary to maybe the feelings of what...
Nigerians over the years have been very reactionary. Nigerians over time have been very, very reactionary. But unfortunately, or rather fortunately for us, the last 2015 election has shown to us that Nigerians have become more enlightened politically. I'll tell you why. No government, no politics in Nigeria have ever used as much as the monies you saw in floats during the 2015 general elections. People collected money. Yes, of course. People made money. Yes, of course. Yet, the Nigerian people opted for a change. Yes, there was so much money in circulation. Then the Beninese will say, normally, interpretations. They ask the gods or the shrine to kill those who cook bad pounded yam. How about those who did not cook at all? I didn't say anything. I only just said there was so much money in flow in 2015. And of course, you know the Nigerian government as it is now is fighting corruption. And so there's no money in circulation. Yet in 2015, when there was money in circulation, Nigerians opted for change. When there's no money in circulation, Nigerians will opt for what? A better change. I am interested in Project Nigeria. It does not matter to me whether it's an Hausa man, an Igbo man, a Fulani man, an Ibibio man, an Esa man, an Esako man, an Orobo man that is in the head of administration of the country. What is important to us is that the Nigerian state must go beyond the state it is today. So many promises were made, and not a tenth of such promises have been fulfilled. Nigerians will ask for a better deal. I am not asking any Nigerian to go vote out, but I'm asking all Nigerians to go out and vote. Let me say this very clearly, with all due respect, that if you refuse to vote, you are part of the problems we have in this country. Because that space you leave, the politicians will use it to rig. Those who rig, elections have gone beyond ballot box snatching and stuffing and all that. It has gone to advanced stage of rigging. So when you are expecting 1,000 persons within a catchment area, and only 500 are the ones coming out to vote. The other 500 will be used to settle scores for those they want. So that is why it is important that if you register, go and vote. If you cannot vote, my brother, just ensure that you put your thumb. If you like, you invalidate your vote. I'm not asking you to do, but there are choices. Make a choice. It is important that we begin to speak through the ballot box. Speak and write. The situation of Nigerian state is as at today. It is not the will of the Nigerian people. It is not the portion of the Nigerian people. We demanded for a better deal. We voted those who felt were looting the treasury. And today, several years later, somebody is still coming on a national television to say, Peter robbed us 20 years ago, that is why we are here. If it was not so, why did we bring you in? We wanted a change.
All right. Thank you very much, Solomon Ijogbe. Always very vibrant and bombastic, if you like. It's always a delight to have you here on the show, TMI. Ban on open grazing by the National Executive Council. Obviously, matters arising. From its perspective, the choice that you make will determine how the next years will be and how 2019 will shape the future of this country. But most importantly, get your PVC. Solomon, thank you for coming.
Thank you.